What up, it's Dane, and in this video I'm going to be revealing the truth on how to build muscle and burn fat. Man, I wish someone had told me this a year ago, but anyway, I'm going to be telling you the truth now. So I'm just basically going to help you look stupid, gaining a lot of fat and then cutting for a lot of time, right? So let's get straight into this video, man. I'm excited. So yeah, I just made this video about there's snot on my nose, so I couldn't be posting that, man. That was disturbing. So anyway, don't know why I told you that, but let's get straight into it. So how to build muscle and burn fat at the same time, right? Everyone wants to know this. And one thing I will tell you though is you can't do it in the same day. You can do it at the same time, but not simultaneously. So you can't do, say, like 12 hours you in a caloric deficit and 12 hours you in a caloric surplus, right? It doesn't work like that. You can do it at the same time, meaning you can do it in the same week or in the same months. So I'll explain in a minute. But let me just quickly lay the foundation. If you don't know already, caloric deficit is just burning fat, so eating less calories than your body needs, and caloric surplus, eating more calories than your body needs, which is caloric surplus. In order to gain weight, we need to eat in a surplus. In order to lose weight, we need to eat in a deficit. So now that I've got the foundation laid out, I will tell you exactly how to, and I'm not even like saying this as it like advertising or some bro science shit. You can actually build muscle and burn fat at the same time, right? And this, like I said in the start of the video, I wish I'd known this, because a lot of time, man, I was just bulking up for like 6 months, gaining excess weight, like excess fat, being insecure that I don't have abs, and then I had to cut for another like 2-3 months or something like that. And cutting for a long time, or dieting, whatever you want to call it, is not fun, man. It's definitely not fun. So this way you're just gonna have to cut, but for a very, very short time, and it's really not mentally stressing or psychologically draining. It's a lot easier this way, right? But one thing I will say, if you're a bodybuilder watching this video and you want to compete on stage, you might not want to do this, or you might want to do this. It's up to you, right? But this is a great method, man. It's basically gonna like make you look like great year round, and many people don't even know this method. So let me just stop talking about it and let me reveal it to you. It's not really like a secret method that no one knows about. A lot of people know about it, but they have this myth that it destroys your metabolism or some shit like this, but it really doesn't, because I've been doing it for a long time and nothing's happened to me. And I know some people that have been doing it a long time and nothing's happened to them. So anyway, it is micro bulking and micro cutting. It says it in the word micro, so just doing a little bit at a time, little portion. So basically you can do it like this, and that's why I said you can do it at the same time, but not exactly in the same day. So I recommend doing it in monthly periods. For example, you can bulk for 2 months and then you cut for another month. That way you can build muscle, say for 2 months in a surplus, and then for 1 month in a deficit, then you get rid of the fat. So that way you go like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, right? So that way you're still progressing without getting a lot of fat. So if you want to go with someone on holiday or something, you don't have to worry about, oh shit, I haven't got my abs or something like that, you know. You're always in great shape. And that's basically how, I don't know what else to say really. One little tip as well is when you're in a caloric deficit, just get higher protein than you would in a surplus, really. About 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight would be good for a surplus. And maybe you want to push that to about 1.3 grams of protein per pound of body weight if you're in a deficit, just to prevent muscle loss. So anyway, yeah, that's about it. And if you're eating in a surplus, about 500 calorie surplus, same with the deficit, 500 calorie deficit should be good. But like I said, you can do this on a weekly basis as well. So you can cut for, say, or cut for 1 week, bulk for 3 weeks, right? Personally, I don't recommend this though, because it kind of deviates the focus, right? You want to try and stay in a bulking phase as long as possible and be in a mindset to gain more muscle. So like 2 months of bulking and 1 month of cutting should be fine. Or depending on how aggressive you go, right? If you bulking on, say, 1,000 calories, you're gonna have to cut a lot more. I don't know why on earth you would bulk on 1,000 calories, because let me tell you something. Just because you have more calories in a surplus doesn't mean you're gonna gain more muscle, right? It just doesn't work like that. Of course, if you eat in a 50 calorie surplus, you're not gonna gain as much as like a 500 calorie surplus, you know. But after like about 500 calorie surplus, and you go to 1,500 calorie surplus, most of it's just gonna be excess fat. I guarantee. And what's the point of that? You just make it more work when you have to cut, so it's just stupid. So anyway, that's just a few tips for you. But micro cutting, micro bulking is the way to go for and look in great shape all year round. There's no bullshit, man. I'm surprised not many people know about this, but I think too many people just follow the status quo, the same old 6 meals a day, bro split, stuff like that. And yeah, why wouldn't you want to change it up? Like, of course, I say this in most of my videos, right? You want to stay in a surplus and bulk for as long as you can, and then cut only, right? But this way, micro bulking, micro cutting, you gain a muscle, take the fat off, gain a muscle, take the fat off. So it's just a method that I've been using, and I packed them some size, man. Look at those biceps. I'm joking. Those biceps are small, man. No, I've honestly, man, if you've gone on my Instagram or something like that, where I post pictures, I've been putting some size on, man. And my Instagram, if you don't know, is Dane Fitness. I said that fast. Dane Knighton Fitness. That's my Instagram. A lot of probably motivational shit out there for you. So if you wanna, you can check that out. But there you can see, man. I packed on some size, and I've still kept my abs, man. So I'm showing you this shit works. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informative. As always, if you don't know already, stay positive, stay smiling, pack on some muscle and burn some fat at the same time, man. And I'll see you in the next one.